So now let us just talk about the fingering techniques that are actually involved in violin playing. Basically, the pointer, we basically use the first four fingers of our left hand: the pointer, the middle finger, the ring finger, and the pinky finger. So as you all know, there are 7 notes in our Carnatic classical music, which are sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni. So since the sa and the pa strings are already tuned to the sa and the pa swaras, we will not be using those notes in our fingerings. So what we actually do is the rest of the swaras. How do you play actually the rest of the swaras, which are re, ga, ma, da, and ni? So for re, we use the pointer, okay, and for ga, we use the middle finger, and for ma, we use the ring finger. And there are certain instances where where you have to use the pa as the pinky finger, which I'll be teaching you in a moment. So now that's the re, ga, and ma. So now the question arises is, how do you play da and ni, whereas we already have played the 3 swaras? Remember, there are 4 strings in the violin, and the pa string is the outermost one. So what we do is we shift our hand and play da, ni, and the sa. The sa is the taraka shadja. So let me just repeat again. We play re here, ga, ma, pa is the open string, da is again the pointer, ni is the middle finger, and sa is the ring finger, okay, which I'll be showing you now. So you take the bow, and I'm sure you would be, by this time you would be very well equipped with where the strings are on the violin, because that's very important. So now on the second string of the violin, which is the sa, that's the sa, that's the pa, okay. So you take the bow, hold the bow, and just put the bow on the sa string. So that's sa. So now the next swara after sa is re. So re, as I said, you have to use the pointer finger on the sa string. So this is the usual method of violin playing. So we take the pointer finger, place it on the sa string at the edge of the fingerboard, okay, because the re swara is the next swara before the sa, okay. So we take the bow on the sa string, keep your pointer finger on the sa string, something like that. So now that was re, and now the next swara to re is ga. So playing ga is with the middle finger. So this is where a lot of students get the doubt where to actually place the finger, because there is no demarcation or there are no frets, and this is where lot of the beginners, they are really fed up of, and there are instances where students actually give up their violin lessons. So what I suggest you is, there are certain marking tapes available in the market, and you can just measure this distance as I show you and put the tape there, so that while practicing you can get that, okay, this is where I need to place my finger. So that would be the only way wherein you can get that note right, okay. Now let us play ga. Ga we actually play with the middle finger. So this is re, and now there is ga. So you can ask me, how do you actually keep your finger? That is only achievable only through continuous practice and practice itself. There is no shortcuts for violin. There is nothing you can do. So what I suggest you is take those demarcation tapes, put it on the fingerboard, practice. So that's the only thing where you can master this position, because even a millimeter from that position would change, would give you another swara or another upper swara, which is totally not desirable. So let us just play ga now. So that was ga. The next swara after ga is ma. So ma is played with the ring finger. Usually it is better and it is very mandatory that you keep the middle finger and the ring finger together while playing the ma. Okay, so how is that? So like that, just now I just played ga. So the ma is like this. So this is the actual position what everyone, the beginners basically, should actually maintain. This is the actual position what you have to maintain. So you have re, you have ga, you have also have ma. So let us just play ma now. So that was ma. So the reason why I ask you to maintain this posture is, if you want to play something very fast or something, so this is very handy wherein you can actually get the notes instantaneously. Let us say you are playing like this and you want to play ga, which is, the time taken for this finger to come and hit the strings is more. So you might lose on the speed. So that's the reason why we actually insist on maintaining this posture. Okay. Now let's play pa. Pa, as all know, it's an open string. This is pa. So that's the open string. Let's play pa. Now the next swara after pa is da. So as I said, da is also played with pointer finger at the same position. Okay, so you have the open string pa. You take the pointer finger, put it on the pa string, and put the bow on the pa string, not the sa string. Okay, so let us just play da. So that was the note da. The next note after da is ni. So again, take the middle finger, place it on the pa string, and maintain this position. Okay, so let's play ni. That was ni. Now let us play the shadjam. So remember I was saying how you have to play ma. That's the same rules apply for sa also, which is like this. You take sa is played again through the ring finger on the pa string, something like this. You take your middle ring finger and just place it next to the middle finger, which is the note ni, what we just played. Now we just take the ring finger and push it, put the finger just next to the note ni, which is the middle finger here, as shown. And again I insist you to maintain this posture every time and any time you play this ragam. This ragam is basically Maya Malava Gaula. That's the first ragam what we actually start in our classical music, and this is the posture I really want you to maintain, and it's a very good habit to maintain this posture. So let's just play sa. So that was sa.